years. How exciting that you got to this point in your college career. I'm providing you with an overview of each module, starting with Module 1. I'm always trying to give you a heads up for what was confusing for students in the past. I don't want to reinvent the wheel, so I'm trying to give you guys a heads up. So this week you mostly have to just focus on this discussion. I do suggest that you read the final project first, and when you click on this, the final project comes up. You will likely want to choose one of these 5 topics. You're welcome to choose another topic. It's just that in the past, students have told me at the end of the semester that they wish that they had just chosen one of these topics so that they could get started and not have to worry about also choosing a topic on top of doing other tasks. So in the end, you will have 10 articles in total, but this week you guys are choosing 5 articles. And I want to just show you that there's a specific way that you're doing this. So the articles have to be from peer-reviewed journals. So here is the link to PsycInfo. And I went into Module 1, Module Overview, and then click on PsycInfo. And I'm just telling you that this is how to find appropriate research articles. So you want them to be from within the past 5 years, and you want them to be peer-reviewed. I suggest clicking on Advanced Search. That will just make your life easier. So depending on what you're doing, you're typing in your topic, and then you do want to select abstract. The abstract is that summary of each article. I'll talk about that in a second if you haven't seen these articles before, but I think by now you probably have. Do be sure to limit your results. One thing that you have to do is check off peer-reviewed. Make sure that it's from within the last 5 years. So actually that should say 2015 to 2020. And then I would suggest doing full text, because that way you will not have to search for it. Like you won't have to use interlibrary loan. And then hit search. And you can see that you have 329 articles from within the last 5 years, and they're sorted by year. So it always comes up with the most recent one first. This is April, you guys can see that, and then February of 2020, and so on. When you find a title that you like, you can click on the title and then read the abstract, which is the summary of the article. If that seems great, then grab the PDF. And just one thing before I give you the overview of this article, I just want to show you, if you want to cite your article, just click on this right here. And it says cite, and then you scroll to APA, and you can just grab this, and this is how you cite using APA style. So that's just the easiest way that I know of to cite, because this is automatically in APA style. But when you're reading your article, this gives you an overview of what happened, this first part, and keep in mind that this is how you will craft your final projects as well. Like this is their literature review as you'll create a literature review. So first they're giving you an overview of what happened. Then they're giving you, in the methods, they're saying the participants and procedure, the materials, and we'll talk about how to get your materials later. But you will also have this where you're saying what you used for materials. You guys will have your results section. And then in the end, you'll do your discussion. And just keep in mind that this is where they refer to all of the articles. You guys will have 10, but they'll refer to all of the articles that they referred to in the literature review. So essentially in the discussion, they're saying how their little piece of the puzzle fit in with the other pieces of the puzzle. And you guys will be doing that as well. So as you're reading these, it's a good way to think about how you're crafting your final projects. And then if you want to go back to your results list, you would hit this. So just don't forget that you're grabbing any 5 of these articles, you're hitting that cite function, and that's what you're putting into your discussion. So hit cite and then put this into your discussion. And for this week's discussion, you need 5 of these. And that is about it. I guess the only other thing that I would say is that just keep in mind that I'm trying to get to the assignment guidelines and rubrics. I just wanted to show you that our capstone discussion rubric is slightly different. So just keep in mind that this is what you're being graded on. Professional applications, organization, metacognition, the timeliness and writing won't change, but these 3 elements are slightly different than what you've seen in the past. So remember, post those 5 peer-reviewed articles from within the past 5 years, and that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions.